EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Today we continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Cleveland Browns. Across from him, it's Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Well, we had a chance to meet with him earlier in the week, and as you could probably expect, Mike, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up last week's 4-interception performance. It was still bothering him. He's still trying to move from it, and I think that's the point. The ability to move on from bad games, that's really a testament to playing quarterback in the NFL. You're going to have some struggles, but if those struggles carry over into the next week's game, now we've got a problem.
Now Brown, and nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 11.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Our 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
So, a big one there to start the drive. 45 yards.
At the 19-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. He runs with it. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
First down. First and goal, San Francisco.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Josh Oliver. Touchdown. 49ers. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. The extra point up and good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. There you see Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year. His Browns begin their next possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from week ago.
2nd and 7.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Smile Munden. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, caught by Chase. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Browns' 36-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26.
They'll throw out of the gun. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 12th touchdown of the year. To add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers move out on top, 14-0.
Browns nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. What a weekend it's been already in the NFL. 3 games on Thanksgiving, the Black Friday game in Philadelphia, all part of the league saluting the legendary John Madden. This now known for the entire week for us at EA Sports with great pride as the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. What a great time to honor a great man, his legacy in football. John gave so much of himself through this game, through coaching on the field and broadcasting, touched generations of NFL fans. No one more deserving of being honored than John. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
On the play. It's 4th down.
Bronco switch.
They'll run the sneak, and he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He'll swing this one out to Brown. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5.
From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5.
48-yard line.
Here's Brown. Whoa. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
19 more yards. That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
They'll run here with Brown. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Yards. That's another Browns 1st down.
Here's a run. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal. At the
He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Browns. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point is good. And the Browns are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Browns 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Niners offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll start this on the ground with Sanders. Not much there, maybe a yard. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the 49er 1st down.
That's complete to his tight ends. It's Dawson Knox. From 29, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Sanders. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So after 1, the Niners have the early advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of
3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Udi's kick is good. And the 49ers build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Browns offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. They find themselves down 17-7. This drive starts 1st and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll get this out wide, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. 3rd and 6. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Niners offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here comes the blitz as he... Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. The extra point is good. And the 49ers up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. No problem there on the extra point, and the Browns back within 10. It's now 24-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Niners offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. That's complete. It's Sanders. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Rolling right. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. Second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and For this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's gonna get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains.
First down, 49ers.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Josh Oliver. Touchdown, 49ers. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT, up and good. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Man, he's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A carry here for Brown. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Browns first down.
Throwing now on first and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and that's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Here's first and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
2 yards on the pickup.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
At the Niners' 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 15 yards through the air. First down, Cleveland.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They'll look to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
At their own 20-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
What an unbelievable performance by this pass rush to start this game. And then on the flip side of things, I'm not sure if things could get any worse for this offensive line. I mean, they've got to figure something out, and they've got to do it in a hurry.
Now, look out. That ball is free in the end zone. Well, the quarterback just kept going back and back, and you're wondering, what is he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out, and he's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't, and now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46.
He'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
He'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The 49ers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 1st down and 1 shy of 100. That was his 99th catch of the year. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Taking off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. This one, deep downfield for Chase. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to have the 49ers Another first down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And he will score again. Doug Oliver. Touchdown, San Francisco. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Browns offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
That's good for a Browns first down. Here we go, set. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
18 more yards.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 17.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
13-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one, taken in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having the day.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The 49ers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
Now they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original last one.
In trouble, and down he goes.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year.
The kick is good. Makes the score Niners 45, Browns 30.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Browns offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Try to start on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to get the 1st down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. Moving to his left. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll set up the screen to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Down and 6.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Ready, go.
A run now on 2nd down. And some good blocking. Springing a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to sneak it here, and they're going to get him down close close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down, first and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. To the 5-yard line.
Number 32 on the carry. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Now, here's second and goal. Now, this time, they'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Browns. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game.
Browns 37.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Samuel, going to see what he can do. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Niners offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. First and 10 now from the 36.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, 49ers.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll run. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 7. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown. 49ers. Moody now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
37.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, Watkins on the return. Ooh. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Cleveland. The kick here is good. So they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game.
Browns 44.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Samuel, going to see what he can do. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. 49ers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rolling to the left. Now he'll run it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
To the left side, caught by Chase. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8 from the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll look to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work has separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Josh Oliver. Touchdown, San Francisco. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. The extra point is up and through. And the 49ers tack on one more to their lead.
44.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Browns offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Browns. 1st down.
They'll look to throw. Quick hitting slant there. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Headed left, buying time. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Young. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Passing right side, And Chase has it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers are going to extend their lead.
Niners 66. Browns 44.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Browns offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Forced out wide. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
2nd down, they need 3.
Here we go, set. 72, 69, 69. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers are able to extend the lead.
73. Browns 44.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now Watkins on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here we go. One final play. The ball's out. And the offense will get the ball back. He touchdown, and that will be a wrap. This game is over. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.